Good evening, Autism Parents. It's Dr. Payne coming on here live just to say hello to all of you. And as usual, I always have, well, not always, but this time I have something I want to talk about. First, I want to thank you guys for the outpouring of love and support after I posted about my reaction to a mom who has a child with severe autism and how she was feeling and how it made me feel. And you guys were so wonderful. You reached out and it helped so much. I'm still responding to everybody. Hi, thanks for joining me. And so I want to come on here because we had a lot of new people who found the page or who are actually in the group, which is amazing. So I want to come in here and tell you guys a little bit about me. So again, I'm Dr. Payne, and this is my page, Autism Parents Care, and I manage the group Autism Parents Care as well. And I am a chiropractor. That's what I have my doctorate in. I'm also an autism mom, and I'm also a health and fitness coach. And it is my whole goal to help all autism parents understand, look, someone wants to make an appearance, understand how important it is to take care of your health physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally. All of it needs support. And I find that, well, I found for me, you guys, because I have 2 boys with autism and I'm a boy mom of 3 boys. And I found for me what happened was that I sort of started to, just the diagnosis itself and everything that it comes with kind of took over. And if it take over for you, and if you understand what I'm talking about, drop a 1 down in the comments. If when your child was diagnosed with autism, if it totally rocked your world and took over, even now, it takes over your life. And if you feel that way, again, drop a 1 in the comments. Share if autism took over your life, because that's what happened to me. It took over. I immersed myself in research. I worried all constantly. I was sad. I was just, a major pity party. I didn't know what future my son would have. And I just thought of, it just got to the point where I thought, do we have hope? Do we have, you sort of go for it and you do your best. But just like that, mom, just like what happened to me last week, sometimes you can get to the point where you started thinking, maybe I need to be realistic, or let me get my hopes down, or let me get my hopes in check. And parents, that's when it's dangerous. When you get your hopes down and when you feel like, I need to be realistic, and you stop dreaming and believing, and not just for the ideal child, because that's every parent's wish, and that's not going to happen, right? But we start dreaming and wishing and hoping that our child's gonna, improve or get better, there's gonna be a cure, or, you're gonna find that he didn't have autism. How many people, please, for that one, drop a 2 in the comment section. Let me know if you played with the thought that your child was not diagnosed, that was wrong, that is something else, and that, they don't really are if it's not you, a spouse, because you guys, how you go through that. Sometimes either the mom or the dad becomes the super vigilant parent who looks up everything, and then the other one is like, not in my family, and I think it's something else. And I was like that as a kid. Or my mom said I didn't talk either till I was sick. There's always something, right? So if you just still maintain that fantasy, again, drop a 2 in the comment section that you held onto. It's not going to be that. They'll see. You can go through those phases, parents. We all do. We sometimes leave those phases and come back to those phases. So that's okay. But my whole goal and purpose of the page wasn't just to linger, wasn't just to lament over our kids' condition, was to get us straight, parents, because we get lost in this. We get lost in the battle. We get lost in the daily struggle. We get lost in just, sometimes it is even just thinking that somebody else got it better. You know what I mean? I shed tears even today. And I don't know, moms, it could be around that time. I don't know. All I know is I had a neurologist appointment, and I allowed plenty of time for us to get there, but Justin developed something with strings, and he took all the shoelaces out of the shoes, and the ones that he didn't remove the shoelaces for, he tied them extra tight. So you guys, I struggled to put those shoes on. I'm like trying my darndest, and I got so frustrated, and I just was like, this is crazy. I'm going to be late getting shoes on a kid who's going to take them off in the car anyway. And he did. So, you shed those moments, but you're like, okay, it's okay. I got to get to the doctor's office. You get to the doctor's office, right? Meltdown. And I'm not talking one of our kids' little struggles. I'm talking about a nuclear meltdown, the kind that breaks us moms and dads, the kind that they do in public and yank your arm and pull on your hair and just spill your purse, and that kind, the kind where they toss and throw. My son took, how they have the little business cards on the desk and you're trying to sign in? I'm trying to sign him in, right? And he takes their cards and lugs them across the room. Yeah. Whoa, right? Meltdown, you name it. I mean, he made such a ruckus they had to come and get him early. He made such a ruckus they could not take his vitals. And this is in the neurologist's office that specializes in special needs kids. He made such a ruckus, my 6-year-old, that she came out her office to see what child was in such distress. You guys, when I tell you, you saw the old video, I got 2 children, both are severe. I'm not playing. It's real. So by the time I made it back to her office, you guys, and tried to logically, with my doctorate self, explain what's going on with my son, you know what happened, moms? Tears again. And I'm not even laughing. I'm laughing because you guys, if you think that somebody else is more composed, if you think because I have an autism page and a group and a blog and Pinterest and all that, right? If you think because I talk to experts and put my time where my heart is, that is an easier road. The people I think is an easier road for, I'm going to say the celebrities, because, right, they got all these people helping them. So sometimes when I hear, like, oh, Toni Braxton said her son's cured, I'm like, oh, yeah? Really? We'll talk about that later. Let's keep it positive. But I got back there and lost my mind. And I tried to compose myself. Excuse me, Dr. Dombrowski, and I know this lady for years now, right? And I'm like, I'm so sorry. And she keeps telling you, would you please don't apologize for your tears. And this is why I made this post. It's not just tears feeling woeful for myself. No. It's not tears because he pulled my hair too hard, or it's just been such a long day because parking is a bear, which it was. I should have valeted you guys, but I didn't know why. My car was so dirty. I had shame. I didn't want the valet guys to judge me, you guys, so I parked in the garage and footed it across to the hospital. What was I thinking? And my thing is, mommies, please valet. If they offer free valet, okay? Pay the guy $1, because it's crazy if you got a child who elopes, you're trying to make it through a parking garage on time. You're just asking for trouble. So anyway, I didn't listen. I did not valet. I footed it across to the garage. But my tears, you guys, my tears was not for the hard day I had. My tears, your tears, our tears is for fear. The fear that our kids, I'm not going to do it. Our fear that our kids are not going to have a good life, that they're not going to stay safe, that they're not going to get married. I'm sorry. They're not going to, get everything that we want. So we cry. I cry now. Sorry. We cry for those things. But it's okay. That's my point. It's okay to have those tears. And you're going to have them. And then afterwards, after I lost my mind in Dr. I don't want to give her name. She's awesome though. After I lost my mind in her office, I felt better. And she was like, that's okay. Because, you guys, we're going to have those tears. And as long as we have them and we use them, not for pity, but to get up off our butts and make our lives better. How? Right? How? How do you make our lives better? It's so hard. Well, you don't do it by doing nothing. You do it by planning. You do it by having, and look at how cheap this is. Target. You do it by having something to write your thoughts down for you won't go nuts. You do it by knowing you can't, and I'm sorry for the lighting. Sorry, my son is all over the place. You do it, you guys, by writing your thoughts down, right? And you write down what you can do and you set a timer. I cannot do those 6 loads of laundry in my corner. Can't, not right now, because I have to make dinner. So I'm going to set a timer and I'm going to do the laundry for 30 minutes. And then I'm going to cook dinner. Exactly when that timer goes off, I'm going to make my dinner. And yes, when I hear crash or a loud sound, I'll check and make sure everybody's alive. But I'm going to stay on it. And then when I feel like I got something I want to share with you guys or a good idea for my blog post, I'm going to write it down. Because we are autism moms and dads. And those thoughts leave us. And I got plans. Right? Not just plans to rant on the internet. No. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a chiropractor. But again, I'm a health and fitness coach. I'm a lifestyle coach. I'm a wellness coach. And I got plans to take my life or things into another direction. So I'm going to write those things down. And then I'm going to execute when I have a chance. And I'm going to connect with other autism moms who were in my shoes. Ones who I meet with every morning. Hi, Denise. Who support me. Who tell me it's okay. Who say, girl, my son went through that and this is what we did. Yeah, that's why we have the Autism Parents group. And I'm going to take good care of myself. Yes, I want Krispy Kreme. You guys, that is my thing. The boys beat me up. The life wears me down. I'm like, donuts. But a mommy with a donut belly can't keep lifting a kid who melts down on the floor. So I can't give in to Krispy Kreme. Not all the time. I want to, but I don't. And I can't give in to Pizza Hut every Friday, even though I want to because I hate cooking on Fridays mostly. You know how it is with cooking, you guys. You go through spells. That's why on my Pinterest, I'm always like posting recipes of quick things that intrigue me. You got to keep it fresh. Okay, another thing. You know how you go to Pinterest and you keep things fresh and you try things when you get a chance? That's what we got to do as autism parents. We got to keep things fresh. We got to try things when we get a chance. We got to share what works when we get a chance. And we have to look forward to stuff like a kid on Christmas. We have to still plan vacations. We have to still plan our weekend. We got to do Oscar night and silly stuff like that just to change our daily lives, you guys. If not, then those meltdowns are going to take over, that bad behavior or, whatever they want to call it, stimming, whatever. That's going to take over. And then what are we going to be? Dried up and bitter and upset. And I don't want that to happen. So that's why we have Autism Parents Care. And I got women who help me on this page. And we discuss topics. And we try to make things better. And we do that big time in the group. So if you want to join the group, there's a link. And there's some questions now because we don't want no weirdos, okay? We want people who care about us, not just our kids, us. We want people who care to make us better, right? So you guys, my timer's going off and I told you I got plans and I got to do my best and I'm not going to be so hard on myself. And when I am hard on myself, I'm going to go to the ladies that care and who walk in my shoes, right? Because that's what helps me, okay? So we can have those tears for the fears that we have for our kids. Don't you remember that group? I'm old. I love that group. I might go play it now on my Pandora. All right, thank you guys. Have a good day. Thank you for watching. I'm sorry I cried again. I need to get it together. Thank you.